Good evening, everyone. My name is Gary Nielsen. It's a pleasure to see you all here. It's especially pleasurable for me because I know this is going to be my last time in school for the foreseeable future. My collegiate education here at BYU has taken many twists, turns, and generally meandering paths over the years. But I have to say that the crux of it all was back in my second year when I made my most important decision here at BYU. I'm reminded of that song "Eye of the Tiger," where it says, "You traded your passion for glory." Well, back in my second year, I traded my passion of being an editor for the glory of getting a pharmacology degree. I still don't know if that was the best decision to make, but I can say that my time here at BYU and my education as well has improved immensely since I made that decision and stuck with it. And that's kind of what I want you guys to take away from this, is that in any facet of life, if you make an end goal and work towards it, that your life will improve dramatically. Uh, before I go, I wanted to tell you guys about how I came to this decision and what I did to make it. So back in my second year of college, I had just gotten off my mission, and I was kind of disoriented because my mission was pretty much as far as I had planned my life up to. So I really didn't know what else to do with myself. So to develop some time, I decided to take a bunch of classes to see what subjects pleased me, but I was stymied by the fact that school can make anything seem really unpalatable when you get right down to it. But at the behest of my sister, I took a student development class, which I really liked because it tests students' aptitudes and attitudes towards different careers. Towards the end of the semester, I learned that I had a great aptitude for pharmacology. Unfortunately, this kind of came to conflict with my passion of being an editor due to my love of reading. So I decided to narrow down my choices to those two things, and unfortunately that did not make the decision any easier. So what I eventually ended up doing was just taking a personal inventory of myself and trying to find out which career would satisfy me the most. For being an editor, I love reading. I read a lot, I read really fast, and I can retain a lot, which are good skills for an editor. Unfortunately, when I decided to do some closer examination of myself, I found that when I'm not interested in the subject at hand, then those statistics drop faster than a bag of hammers. Similarly, editors have a really competitive job field. I'd have to prove myself every single day in order to keep my job, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. In contrast, though I had no love for pharmacology, I can say that I was really intrigued by the fact that I'd work hard now when I still had the drive to do it in order to have an easier career later. Similarly, I found that I had lots of aptitude for the different classes that were required to become a pharmacist. Now, if I had known how hard they would be back then as I do know now, I'm not sure if that would have made the decision as clear as it seemed to be back then. But I can say that I'm glad I had the experiences because they did teach me a lot. And so, as you may have noticed, in the end, I decided to choose the glory of being a pharmacologist because I realized I did not have the eye of the tiger to truly thrive in a profession as an editor. And so, in conclusion, I just wanted to say I understand how hard it is to make decisions like this in life, especially considering it determines the entire trajectory of your life. But what I can say is that making an end goal and working towards it does make a huge difference, especially when you consider all the second guessing that happens when you don't have such a plan, because that is very counterproductive towards success. So that's what I just want to leave you all with. Just go forth with faith and triumph.